Hello everyone, Clacka the Geek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Clacka Chronicles. It's episode 31 today, and we're doing a bit of an experiment this time. We've got a special guest. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Al Productions. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good. So this is going to be a bit of an experiment. It's sort of been like a sort of, I guess, an interview, kind of, just a little informal discussion with us two. So yeah, let's kick it off. So I'm just gonna ask you some questions about like just some YouTube stuff, and that's all right.
Yeah, of course. It's cool. Yeah.
So just for those who, well, we know each other in real life and we know YouTube and stuff. But for
Yeah.
those who don't know, for those who haven't seen your channel, what's your channel really about? Just like summarize it.
That's my channel. My channel is I just cover Super Mario stuff at the moment, but I plan on doing other stuff at some point, but at the moment I just do Mario stuff. Currently I'm doing a walkthrough of my favorite game, Super Paper Mario, but
Very good.
other than that, not much else right now.
So it's like gaming content you do on your channel.
Pretty much, a little bit of gaming, a little bit of other stuff. At some point I'm going to branch out into doing about TV and movies and a bit about maybe theme parks as well, because that's something I care about.
Oh, really, really good. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so you know, you began your channel back in 2020. So what inspired you to start making videos, and sort of is there anyone in particular who inspired you, and what made you want to make videos?
Long story. Basically,
Can I have the short version, please?
Back in February 21st of 2020, I rebought Super Paper Mario, and I loved it so much because first time I played it, I didn't get it. And I loved it so much, and I thought, I'm going to video this. And over lockdown, bored as you are, I just started drawing it, and then I just thought, I'm going to summarize the whole story in like 60 pages of drawings here.
Oh,
I
right,
did.
yeah.
I put it on YouTube, and I was like, okay, now let's put my walkthrough on.
That's a really good idea.
Then I kept growing because I went on a live stream for Countdown to the newest Paper Mario game, and I met a bunch of people there, and I became friends with them. They subbed to me, and I've been growing since, and I just expanded into a whole bunch of other stuff, really.
Yeah, I mean, live streams are an easy way to
basically-
get free subs, aren't they?
Yeah. I might be doing a live stream at some point soon, actually.
Well, I look forward to it when you do. yeah, that was the short version. But yeah, I mean, lockdown has definitely... I mean, doing YouTube videos is definitely what's kept me through all the lockdowns and tears and all this stuff. It is a fun hobby to do, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Without that, I don't know what I would have done in lockdown. I was running out of things to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I enjoy making like the sketches and the songs on my channel, you know, a lot, because it's just a fun hobby, you know. You can do it on your own, and you don't really have to get anybody else. You can do it on your own, and it's just fun to do. But sometimes you can get other people involved, which is always good. So, out of all the videos you make, because there's a lot of videos that you make, do you have a favourite video or one that you're most proud of?
Oh yeah, I have hundreds of videos already.
You have about 300 videos on your channel. I can't keep up, mate.
Yeah. Favorite videos? There's this one I did quite a long time ago where I theoreticized an alternate ending for a game called Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. The video is called How Superstar Saga Should Have Ended. That's one of my favorites because, well, it was the first time I did something like that. And
Sort of like a
it's
sort of...
basic.
Yeah, so like a short film kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah. And another one of my favorites was, okay, so for those who don't know, I cover a lot of songs that are lyrical adaptations of Mario songs.
You did a COVID
wrote
song,
one
didn't you?
myself.
You did a COVID song.
I did a COVID song as well.
Yeah.
Lockdown 2.
Yeah.
I was a bit late on the COVID bandwagon there, so it hasn't got that many views.
Don't
the
worry,
one I
man.
wrote myself got a lot of views, Battle with King Ollie. And that has been out for 19 days now and has almost 700 views.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I really loved that. I mean, it's not perfect because, well, I'm just a kid doing it right who just wrote his first one. I was like, okay, let's just see how it goes. But it went okay, and I'm proud of that one too.
I mean, speaking of the when you mentioned the how, what was it again? The how it should have ended one.
Yeah, how Superstar Saga
Yeah,
should
how
have
Superstar.
ended.
My favourite video is another one you did of the how Partners in Time should have ended. That was
Partners in Time, yeah.
That's probably my favourite. I mean,
Ending
there's a little Avengers reference in there, and I really like that one. That's probably my favourite of yours.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't like that one as much because that was a lot of effort to make. You saw how many characters were in that first scene. I had to draw all of them. I had to cut them all out. I had to colour them in. That was a lot of effort. It felt like a chore near the end of that one.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I'm making my sketches as well, whenever it's like a big... Like, you know, in my recent Life of Brian sketch, there was this scene with, like, the army and the Autons, and they're all having an action scene. In the garden.
You got me. I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh. But there's... people will know...
I'm going to get around to it. It's on my watch later list.
Okay, but...
Busy.
But when you watch it, you'll know there's like an action scene in the garden, and there's about 9 different characters. I'm literally having to go back in, get changed in the costume, go back out, film it, put the green screen up at the back of the garden, put the bloody mask on it. It's mental. So it can be quite hard making all the different characters, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to watch that now.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes the ones where there's a lot of... Sometimes when you're making something, you don't know whether it's going to be good, but in the final edit, it does turn out to be really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely had that with a lot of videos, and I imagine you have too.
Yeah, definitely.
So you started your channel in 2020, in May, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Last day of May.
Yeah, May the 31st, 2020. So where do you plan to take the channel in 2021? Or in the future, however long.
Alright, well, I've been working on this relatively big project, Super Paper Mario 2. It's my own sequel to the first game that I love so much, because, let's face it, the sequel we got, Sticker Star, for people who know Paper Mario, terrible.
Is it like Fallout 76 then?
I guess. I've been making a sequel, it's kind of a game, kind of a movie kind of thing, and I've got all these people doing different voices from, obviously, Clacka, your voice.
Including yours truly. I'll be voicing a character. I won't spoil who yet, but I'll give you a shout out.
I'm doing about 10 of them, because I'm filling a bunch of one-liners just to get the roles out, but we've almost got a complete cast list now. I mean, that's gonna be a big project for me. I'm already working on making my locations for it now, so I'm getting there. Hopefully it'll be done at the end of this year.
Hopefully, yeah. I look forward. I will film my lines for it.
There's not much else I plan on doing immediately. I've got a few Mario and Luigi walkthroughs I want to do, Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and I'm thinking I might branch out into some of my other stuff at some point, my theme park stuff, my movie and TV stuff.
Yeah.
For now, my focus is Super Paper Mario 2, and then just doing a couple more walkthroughs.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to end the channel like this year. You're going to go into like 2022, I imagine, aren't you?
Well, hopefully, unless anything happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I've been thinking about. Oh, sorry. Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, I plan on going on for as long as possible.
Same here.
I don't ever plan on stopping this.
Yeah. Although, to be fair though, it has been something that I've been thinking about, because I started my channel back in 2018, and it's 2020. It's coming up to 3 years for me, so it's definitely been on my mind of like, how long can I really do it for? So I have sort of thought ahead a little bit, but I definitely don't want to stop anytime soon. So yeah. So this has happened to me before, where it's like there's been times in the history of my channel where I've not really been motivated to make videos. Have you ever had that yourself?
Back in January.
Oh, like this year?
This January.
Oh.
This was evident by the video I put up saying I'm going to take a break. The next day I posted another video. My break wasn't even 24 hours.
I remember that as well. You posted that, and you did the COVID song. You did the other videos as well, because it was them, wasn't it? Yeah. But so what keeps you motivated to keep making videos?
What keeps me motivated? Well, it's just that I enjoy it a lot. I just enjoy it so much that it doesn't feel like I need much motivation to do it.
So it doesn't feel like a chore?
And not usually. I mean, obviously, occasionally it does, but most of the time, no. And, well, I like to consider me being Mr. L as a different person to me being who I am in real life. So what happens to me in real life, I tend to not let affect my YouTube self.
Oh, yeah.
That's the funs of having a secret identity, huh?
It's like a doppelganger kind of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the bit of the podcast where we just have a natter about something else pop culture related. So I've decided, because we're both Marvel fans, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes. I figured, why not have a little chat about some recent Marvel news and WandaVision. So
Oh, of course, yeah.
yeah. So the day I'm recording this, it's the 5th of March. It's 13 minutes past 11, and I sound like Alan Partridge now. So yeah, what have you been thinking of WandaVision as a
Firstly, the season finale of WandaVision is out today.
Yes, I've watched
on
it.
Disney Plus.
I've watched it.
I have not.
Okay, I won't spoil it.
I'm watching it later tonight.
Okay,
So no spoilers on the finale.
I hope you enjoy it. But overall, what have you thought of the series? What have you thought of it?
Overall, I have found it to be quite entertaining, to be honest. And at first, I thought, like, what the hell's going on? What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was really confusing to begin with, like, where it was going to go.
Yeah.
And then it started to get more into the story, and it started to become more understandable. And I really enjoyed watching the whole series unfold.
Yeah, I mean, when the trailers came out, I remember the general consensus was that, oh, I don't really know how I feel about this. Is that the same with you?
I didn't watch any of the trailers. I wanted to keep it all surprise.
But I remember when the trailers came out, people were like, oh, I'm not sure how I think about this. For me, I think that's a good thing. It shows that it's something a bit different, and the Marvel movies can be a bit samey. Think Thor: The Dark World, Captain Marvel. They do run on formulas.
The Dark World. Oh.
They got one of the Doctors, Christopher Eccleston, as the villain. He was one of the Doctors, and in Doctor Who, obviously, and he was completely wasted.
Dark elves do not constitute a decent villain in a Marvel movie.
I'm still salty about that. I'm still salty about it. But yeah, overall impressions of WandaVision, very good.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is really good, and I can't wait to see what else is coming next. I believe
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Out soon.
That'll be out on the 19th of March. Looking forward to that. Yeah. It's sort of, it feels like it's in the same vein as like Winter Soldier, which is one of my favourite Marvel movies.
It's actually not near one of my favourites. I didn't like Winter Soldier as much.
It's in my top 3 easy.
Oh right.
I love the very serious tone, and I just think it's really good. Yeah. My favourite MCU movie is probably Infinity War, I think.
Mine's Endgame.
It's between I think Endgame is definitely more impactful, it's more emotional, but I think Infinity War is a tighter film, I think.
I think whenever you bring time travel into a movie, it's bound to confuse some people and not make sense to others, and there's bound to be people who find holes in the plot of it. I mean, I thought it was pretty sound. I thought it was pretty sound, their theory of time travel. But
I don't think it was bad. It was just the sort of, I think Infinity War was a bit tighter in terms of how it was made.
Yeah.
And I mean, the length doesn't really put me off.
Infinity War's number 2, definitely for me.
Yeah, I think Endgame. I think the length doesn't really put me off, because I mean, classic Doctor Who, they're split across multiple different parts, and they're like some episodes are like 6-7 parts a story, and that would be like 2.5-3 hours. So I can sit through them, but there's a bit of padding in Endgame at points where you could have used the time more effectively. But I mean, the final fight is probably the best moment in Marvel.
Oh my god, the portal scene is amazing.
It is absolutely...
It's just Captain America against all of Thanos' army, and then you just hear, on your left.
Oh my god,
and then it just starts playing this epic music.
It's amazing.
As Black Panther walks through that portal,
and
then everyone just starts chanting, Ibombe! And I'm just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
When Chadwick Boseman shows up, because unfortunately he's no longer with us, I think that's got rest in power. That's got
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, that's got quite a bittersweet undertone now. That when he arrives, it's got a very poignant undertone to it. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed my WandaVision. My review will be out whenever. I don't know I don't know when this podcast will be up. It might be up before or after I do my WandaVision video. But overall, I really enjoyed it. It was the first couple of episodes were a bit dull, I felt, but then as the series progressed, it definitely got better. For the most part, and it's some very good character stuff as well. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and it's something quite fresh. It's quite weird and different and trippy, and I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And while we're on the subject of Marvel, there's the other Disney Plus shows. We mentioned Falcon and Winter Soldier, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, and which is coming out in 2 weeks' time. We're again very looking forward to that. And then there's also Loki coming out, which is in June, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really too fussed on that one. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Loki show?
I don't know too much, but I'm interested. I'm interested.
I'll definitely give it a watch. You know, it might turn out to be great, but I mean, I feel like I think Loki had a really good redemption arc in Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War. That bringing him back.
Yes.
That bringing him back again is just like, can you please just put him to rest? And I know they explained it away in Endgame.
Yeah, in Endgame, he kind of did steal the Tesseract and disappear.
Yeah, but I don't really care about continuity.
We don't really know what's happening with him now.
Yeah, it's not that the continuity is annoying, because like when you focus too much on continuity, it's just no fun. It's just the character stuff. I feel like you should have just left it at Infinity War.
Yeah, I think he's done enough. I think he's had his noble death, but that should just be it.
Yeah. It would be more effective, I think. But I'll still give it a go. Because it might be really good.
Kill someone.
Yeah.
Just give him a good ending.
Yeah. So I'll cut this bit out, and we were talking about like characters staying dead, but you're saying that in Super Mario it happens.
Basically, in Paper Mario Sticker Star, the main ally of Mario called Kirsty, who's a real annoying sticker, by the way. She's so annoying. She just yells at Mario the whole time. She sacrifices herself at the end, and then like 5 minutes later, she's brought back. And then Color Splash, Huey the Paint Can sacrifices himself. Turns out he's not dead. It kind of annoys me when they sacrifice people and it's just they don't go. Like, have the nice ending. Don't just come back.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I love about Super Paper Mario. It's just like Lumiere and Timpani are probably dead, and I like to think that they are because that's just a great ending for them. I finished the game the other day again, and honestly, it's just so beautiful. I almost wanted to cry.
Yeah.
Almost, emphasis. But it was just so good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Doctor Who, it happens all the time. Like, literally, Rory, he's literally dying. Literally, sometimes in back-to-back episodes, he'll get killed off. Sometimes in his final story, he died twice in the same episode.
How many times can a guy die?
I don't know, literally to the point where I made a sketch about it, the many deaths of Rory.
I think I remember that, actually.
Yeah, but I sort of exaggerated it, you know, making him die in really dumb ways, like banging his head on the sink, or...
It's like Groundhog Day.
It is a bit like Groundhog Day,
yeah. Groundhog Day, it's like that.
It is a bit, but it's like literally, there are some episodes back to back. 1 week he'll die, and then it's some sci-fi explanation, he's back. The next week he literally died again, he got erased from time, and then in the finale he came back as a Roman soldier, and then he got shot, then he got old or something, then... and then he got sent back in time, and that's when he actually died. He died so many times, it was ridiculous.
Explain how he survived. Science!
Yeah, he's going to science the science.
I will science my way back into existence.
Yeah. No, get the script writer to do it, yeah. So, there's also been the announcement of the new Spider-Man movie. The title's been revealed in a little sketch. And we got the title, Spider-Man No Way Home. What do you think?
Once again, home.
Yeah, I mean...
It's always home. Homecoming, far from home, no way home.
I mean, I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that they didn't call it Spider-Man Stay at Home.
The COVID lockdown one.
Yeah. No, it's just the
social distancing.
No, it's just at the school. It's like Peter Parker, MJ, Ned. They're all on like a Zoom lesson.
I beg, please make a sketch of this.
Honestly, get Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, whatever, you know, get them all to do a Zoom sketch. Please, Marvel, please do this. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be coming out at Christmas this year, well, like in December. So hopefully, hopefully cinemas will be open, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. You looking forward to it?
Yes, I am. I mean, I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorite Marvel heroes.
He probably is my favourite,
Spider-Man
I'd say.
Doctor Strange. Yeah, I like Spider-Man, and I've played the Spider-Man games on the PlayStation 4. They're really good as well.
Oh, one of my friends has that, and I've never played it properly, but it looks really good.
It is. The first one and the new Miles Morales one. I've 100% completed both of them.
Oh yeah, isn't
really
the Miles
good.
Morales one for the PS5?
PS4, because I don't have a PS5, but I've got a PS4. There is a new Spider-Man game coming out on the PS5 at some point, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll have to get that.
Because I know people are going crazy for the PS5, like, yeah. Yeah, it always happens, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. But I think that's all we've got time for today. But thank you for coming on the podcast. It's been great chatting to you.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And be sure to subscribe to Mr. R Productions. Link in the description, hopefully, if I can be bothered to even do it. And this is Clacka the Geek and Mr. R Productions signing out. Goodbye, everyone.
Ciao.